Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mostly Sci-Fi. I am Mostly Sci-Fi, your host. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to bang on that like button if you like this video. So, this video I'm here to talk about X-Men 97. So I just saw the two premiere episodes. And I have to tell you that they did very well. Disney has finally done something right through Marvel, okay, in a long time. You know they have been destroying the Star Wars. Star Wars is the IP is in the tank right now. We don't know what they're doing, but as far as X-Men goes, X-Men 97, I do believe it is that it's kind of owned by Disney because Marvel owns it or whatever. I don't think this is a Fox thing, but they did very well. The first episode, basically, I'm trying not to do spoilers, okay. But what I want to say is that it continues from where the original X-Men animated cartoon left off. Now, a lot of my life is influenced by the early 90s X-Men. At that time, I was in a group home, and I only had like a TV. We had the CRT TVs, and you could only watch it on Fox. And basically, I think I watched X-Men reruns like 50, 60 times in a row because I think Fox only had the rights or something to a couple of seasons. Okay, so basically every Saturday it would go through the first episode when Morph gets caught, and then I think we think he gets killed, but he really doesn't, because later on in the X-Men series he comes back. But it hits Wolverine hard. I think that's the first episode, right, when he's trying to go inside this kind of mutant sentinel facility or something. So that they only had you will only see certain ones. So I know that I saw the Phoenix Saga it had to be 30 times, because every Saturday I would only wait for X-Men. And the problem with that is that with X-Men they only had one episode, so it was 30 minutes, or even less than that. It was 20 something minutes, and then it's one episode, and then to get to the next episode you would have to wait next Saturday at 9 or 9:30 or something like that. And so it would take so long for it to finish. So, and they would have 5 parts. So you would have the Dark Phoenix Saga Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. I think it was 4 or 5 parts. And then you would say, okay, now we're gonna get to the next season, and they would never really get to the next season. So what did I see? I think I saw the Savage Land, because I had a couple of parts to it. And then I saw they would show Dark Phoenix all the time. And if you know, I think the X-Men had 4 seasons. But I never got to the season where Gyrick kills Professor X. I've never seen that one, because it always, after the Dark Phoenix or something, it would go back to the beginning of where, of when Morph gets killed and all that other stuff. So now finally that you got streaming, now you can see from season 1 to season 4. And so X-Men 97 is just awesome. I can't tell you specific details of why it's awesome, because I don't want to spoil it. But they just tell the tale so well. You got mostly everybody's come back for their voices. okay, for their voice acting, except a few. Wolverine is back. Yeah, bub. You know, Cyclops. You know what I'm saying? You ought to shut your trap, bub. I used to love, like, pretending that I was Wolverine, like, rah, and he would take out the claws and stuff like that. So they got him back. They got Beast back. I think Beast plays two. He plays two roles, I think. I think Beast plays Beast, and then there's another role that I thought, hey, they kind of sound familiar. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, Beast comes back for his role. And who else comes back? Storm comes back for her role. Magneto comes back for his role. Professor X comes back for his role. You know, Rogue comes back for her role. Cyclops comes back. Jean comes back. Like, most of the people come back for their roles. So this is like, it's perfect. The only problem I have is that you got to wait like every Wednesday to see another episode. And I don't know how many episodes they're going to have. Hopefully it's not 8. Hopefully it's 13. Now, if I were to compare, because up until now, like, my favorite probably animated series right now, a Western animated series, would be Invincible. And then it would be like Rick and Morty. But now X-Men has totally taken that over. And actually, if you want to put my top animated series is Blue Eye Samurai. Okay, so Blue Eye Samurai is up there. Ain't nobody beating that. Not for a very long time. Okay. But second, X-Men 97. I mean, it is phenomenal, the first 2 episodes. And they just go so much more into the lore, like what is an Omega level. Like, I didn't know that Storm was an Omega level. Okay, that she's an Omega level mutant. I don't know if she's an Omega level, well, I guess she's an Omega level superhero. I guess mutant count as superhero, but have you? But I didn't know that she was Omega level. I did know that Iceman was Omega level, which is crazy, right? Like, Omega level is like cosmic. I thought that would be like cosmic entities or something like this, right? Like Eternity. You remember the Living Tribunal, you know, something like Thanos would probably be Omega level, right? So to know that Storm is Omega level, it's like, that's really awesome. So I can't really tell you anymore, but what I am going to tell you is that go watch it. I would rate it like for me, it's like a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Like, it's really good. Okay? And I can't wait for next week. But actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for them to bring out all of them, and then I'm going to see them all. Because it's only 30 minutes. It's not enough. It's so good that you just want more. You know, animated shows right now these days are an hour or 50 minutes. So that was one thing I was disappointed in, was that it was only 30 minutes. Okay, so they should make it longer than that, because we want X-Men. Okay, we want X-Men 97. So this is mostly sci-fi. Well, mostly.